Hello, happy and smart developers. Welcome to the coding boat. This is session 15 of C programming language. Today we are going to cover data type part 2. So let's begin the session. Let's understand what are properties of memory. Type of data can be stored, size of memory allotted, and possible range of values. These are properties of memory. Now, in session 14, we have learned that data type size is dependent on compiler size and data type specifies kind of data and which type of data can be stored in its variable, possible range of values, and how data will be stored, what are the operations can be performed on values stored in its variable, and number of bytes, nothing but how much memory will be distributed in main memory for storing its value. So if we compare properties of memory with what data type specifies, then we will find common points, that type of data can be stored and how much memory will be allotted to store that value, and what are the possible range of values to store for that particular data type value. So these are the common points. Based on these common points in properties of memory and what data type specifies, we can say that data type gives complete memory representation. Data type gives complete memory representation of its variable. Now, without data type, we cannot store any value. Now, integer, float and character, these are fundamental data types provided by C programming language. Fundamental data types of C language further divided into primitive data type, or we can say majorly used data type, then derived data type and user defined data type. These are the three categories in which fundamental data types are divided. Now, primitive data types are majorly used data types. Let's understand primitive data types. What are primitive data types? What is their size, range of possible values, and what are its format specifier? This is the chart of data type, number of bytes allotted in main memory to store their value, what are range of values, and what is their format specifier. So character, or we can say signed character, unsigned character, integer or signed integer, unsigned integer, short integer, short signed integer, short unsigned integer, long integer, long signed integer, long unsigned integer, float, long float, double, long double, array of character, nothing but string, and void, nothing but empty data type. These are data types of which comes under primitive data type, nothing but majorly used data type. So here signed and unsigned are signed qualifiers, short and long are size qualifiers. Now let's move on. Derived data types. What are derived data types? Derived data types are created from primitive data types. What are those? Array, pointer, function. These are derived data types. Now, user defined data types. User defined data types are created by user using both primitive data type and derived data type. What are those? Structure, union, enum. These are user defined data types. Now, user defined data types are advanced than derived data types. That's it in this session. Let's meet in another session. Thank you.